You can get PV in those two ways, either by personally purchasing product or by having preferred customers that you personally enroll purchase product. And the PV is used for qualification. That's what we use for downline volume. That's what we use to determine your rank, what we use to determine what level of commission you're at. We do have 4 commission levels, basically 4 commitment levels that you make to Sisel International or to Kaffe. We call those bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and we'll cover that. But the PV also determines that. We have bonus volume, which is the number that's actually used to generate the commissions. Now in Sisel International, most of the products, 85–90% of the products in the United States have a 1-to-1 ratio. So meaning the PV, you pay $50, you get 50 PV, and the commissions generated to the upline are based off of $50 as well. So if you're supposed to get 10% from a $50 purchase, you get $5. Simple as that. There are some products on the Sisel side that do have a split BV, a slightly reduced BV. That's simply due to manufacturing costs. Sometimes, with one rare exception with TSX, where the PV and BV are really different, and that's just because of the astragalus and the rarity of that particular ingredient. Also, as you go international, you'll notice more and more splits between PV and BV as it's accounting for costs to get product out there, being in those countries, so on and so forth. So in the United States, though, Sisel International, almost every product is the same. With the coffee, it is slightly different. With Sisel Kaffe, there's about an 80% reduction on the BV. Again, that's accounting for the fact we're using premium Panama bouquet beans, the manufacturing costs, the machines that we use, so on and so forth. It's all very mathematical. Sisel International shoots for very minimum margins. We want to be able to make the product. We want to be able to pay the full commissions that we're going over today. We want you to be able to get the product at a reasonable price, and of course the company just keeps a minimum profit to continue to operate. And that's why on the coffee you do see a slight reduction, about 80%. So the $19 box of instant will give you 19 PV, personal volume, but when it generates commissions for the upline, it will pay based off of $15. Okay, so there's 19.15. You see that slight reduction there. It's not something that we hide, or it's not a secret. It's there in the, when you place an order, it's very clearly labeled next to every product what the personal volume is and what the bonus volume is. So you know, just to cover that, in case you're wondering what the difference is there. Fast Start bonus program we have on both sides. In the coffee, which we're going to go specific into the coffee now. Fast Start bonus pays 45% to you, and then a 5% up to your sponsor. What does that mean? That means if I bring in John, let's say today, you know, today is the, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 8th. It's been a whirlwind of a year already. One week done. Can you believe that? We're on the 8th. So we're on the first day of week 2. So if I enroll somebody today, and let's say John here purchases $100 of coffee, which is going to carry about an $80 bonus volume to it, I'm going to get 45% of that 80 BV, okay, which comes out to it's about $36. So I'm going to get $36 2 business days after the 14th. So that's pretty cool. So I get that 45%. Now my sponsor, who maybe doesn't even know John, but we're connected, he's going to get 5% of that 80 BV.